Hello, so we got our beans on for dinner. Dinner, as Medea would say, dinner. We're gonna make good Spanish rice, and I cook my rice all the time like this. Some people like their rice fluffy. This is not a fluffy type recipe, but if you like your rice fluffy, by all means, eat fluffy rice. Follow your regular directions. This is gonna go good with our beans. So once they cook, all right. So I'm using 3 cups of rice. I rinsed it, washed it, so now it's ready to go. So I have my burner already on, and I'm using a good rice pot. It's made by Musa. Machinery and Musa. So you can find those at Walmart. Good pots, especially if you plan on making Spanish rice and beans. All right. So basically, you can add vegetable oil, which most people do. Let me stop this water here. One second. Okay. So you can add vegetable oil. I'm going to use olive oil. Before I add my olive oil, I'm going to add 2, so I use 3 spoons of rice. I always make, if you're only, 3 cups of rice, you want to make 2 or less, just use 1 tablespoon of salt, because the beans will have enough salt in it. But I do this for flavor. Add a teaspoon and a half of salt. I'm cheating a little because I'm going to show you a little secret that I do. And I think a lot of people do. Maybe they do. I add a little sofrito in mine. Just for flavor and give it that extra. Never have enough sofrito. Unless you buy the Goya. If you're using Goya, please, 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 please. The Goya jars, they're high in sodium. So make sure you hold back a little. If not, you're going to have a salty product. Alright, so I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Nice extra virgin olive oil. With my wooden spoon again, I'm going to, this one you can actually use a metal spoon in. It's non-stick type, so it will stick. And that's what they call the bagal. Bagal is the bottom of the rice where you like it hard. That's why people, the Hispanics, love the bagal. They'll fight over it. Me, eat all the bagal you want. I don't want any of that. Okay, so now we have the base of our rice. Because the rice is going to have a little bit of water, I always would hold back maybe about an ounce of water. Okay, so you're gonna pour your water in. Let this cook, open lid. Just like this, just let it go in. You can stir it up a little. As this cooks a little further, I'm gonna come back. The last thing we're gonna make is our pepper steak. I usually make my steak closer to the product being done. Told you I'm a neat freak. So my birthday is next Sunday, and I'm going to have a gathering here on Saturday. I'm going to see how my friends feel about live streaming. Those who want to talk for my birthday can. If they don't want to talk, then shut up. As my grandma used to say, shut up. So they can shut their mouths and not talk. Anyway, I got a lot going on in my kitchen right now, so I'm going to kind of get things under control. While this cooks, I'll come back. Once it cooks, I'm going to actually change burners so that I can set up for, actually I'll leave this here till it's almost cooked and then switch it back to burners to a lower heat, but to kind of show you how to stir it. But basically, these lids are sealed tight, clean tight, but you don't want to use that yet. You want to leave this open, and I'll tell you when it gets closer, I'll come back and show you where it should be at. This is a simple recipe. Okay, I just wanted to show you how the rice should look. before you cover it. When it's down to where all the water is going, basically, it's smooth sailing from here. You just want to cover it up and let it cook on low heat. Lower your heat to like about 2. And from that point on, cover it with the lid. Simmer it. Basically, you're simmering rice up to get fluffy. Not too fluffy, but perfect fluffy. So that's how you make perfect white rice. And then I'll show you the final when I go to plate everything. I'll take a picture of one by one just to kind of show you. In case you can't hear me, I'm going to turn this KitchenAid off. I have a pie. I got a cake going on. I got rice and beans, so I'm just busy all over the place and still managed to work today. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get this cooking. I'm going to move it to the burner behind me so that I can show you the last part of our meal tonight. So we're having white rice with Spanish rice, with beans, rojo beans, and then I'm going to cut some avocado up, and along with pepper Q steak. Alright, we'll see you then.